Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on Nexera. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about Nxra, Allianceblock. I'm going to start with this. Top crypto companies reshaping the bear market landscape. And Allianceblock made the number 3 on the list. Allianceblock is an integrated system that combines the best of TradeFi and DeFi to increase capital flows and technological innovation. The decentralized finance solutions provider aims to shape the future of financial infrastructure. One of Allianceblock's main attractions is its data tunnel, which aims to create the foundation of a global financial data economy, facilitating information sharing, analysis, integration, and revenue sharing across participants in the global economy. We're going to talk more about the data tunnel in this video. So the data tunnel product team proposes establishing a dedicated subnet on the AVAX network. But what else are they up to right now? The data tunnel product team is preparing for our upcoming product launch. We will invite the community to explore and utilize the platform upon its release. We highly value and encourage all feedback as we continuously strive to enhance the product. If you know any data enthusiast, we ask you to invite them to engage with our platform. Following the launch, we will dedicate our efforts to making continuous improvements to the product, all while staying focused on the roadmap outlined in AB Nexera 1 proposal. Our first feature rollout will be the form builder. You know what's great about Allianceblock? They have a product. The product's great, but yet they capitalize on it. They continue building it out, making it even better along the way. Allianceblock enters a new era of community governance with Data Tunnel. But what is the data tunnel and what does it do? So the data tunnel is an important entry point for any business or person who wants to enter the data economy, especially in Web 3. This next generation data economy differs from the current data systems in two distinct ways. It allows data contributors to control, monetize, and benefit from their published data. And it gives data contributors the right to influence what happens with their data as well. Think about it like this. Here's where we are right now. Companies out there are capitalizing on your data. They're cashing in on it. In the future, you will take control of your data. You will monetize it and you will cash in on it. That's the difference from where we are now to where we're going to be in the future. Allianceblock attended Plug and Play Summit in Silicon Valley. Plug and Play, providing access to innovation for 50,000 startups and 500 plus global corporations. Plug and Play is renowned for its mission of connecting bright minds and building a smarter future. Their unique ecosystem facilitates collaboration between startups, corporations, venture capital firms, universities, and government agencies, providing access to a global network of 50,000 startups and 500 plus corporations. And again, Allianceblock is there because they want to scoop up some of those startups. They want them to come and build on Allianceblock. So most likely we'll see announcements come from that as well. Now, Peak is another. I'm going to invest in Peak, and I'm going to do a video on Peak all by itself because I think there's a lot of use case and utility here. So the world's first tokenized Teslas are up and running. Car sharing has never been this Web 3. This is car sharing by everyone for everyone. Take a listen.
This may seem like regular car sharing, but it isn't. And that's the whole point. Same experience, but what's going on behind the scenes is different. It's better. Better for you, better for your community, better for the planet. Unlike traditional car sharing, when you car share with eLoop on Peak, the community earns, not the corporates. And you can verify that. You can verify everything. On the Blockchain Explorer, you can verify that revenue generated by your car-sharing session was recorded on the Peak network and split among the community. By heading over to the EOT dashboard, you can see that 100 Teslas have generated over 82,000 euro from 4,000 plus sessions, which was split by 420 community members. Web3 car sharing by eLoop on Peak.
That is something that's going to continue to grow out in the economy of things. And I like the idea of Peak because, again, I see the utility and I see the value in it. Am I missing something here? 100 Teslas have been tokenized via Peak Network. Peak partners with Allianceblock for liquidity and infrastructure. JP Morgan and BlackRock expect trillions of dollars worth of assets to be tokenized. Is just the beginning for Nexera? The answer is yes. You know, I've been saying a lot about tokenization lately because it's the next big thing around crypto. You know, first it was cross-border payments and everybody was talking about ISO. NFTs were all the talk for a while as well, and that's still building out and growing at the same time. Now we're talking tokenization and trillions of dollars. And again, Allianceblock is going to be at the heart of all of that as well. Unleashing compliant fundraising and identity verification on Arbitrum. So that in the digital age, which we're in right now, the fourth industrial revolution is here. Identity verification is fast becoming a pressing concern for both businesses and users. For example, a report released earlier this year claims that approximately 33% of all Americans have experienced identity theft at one point in their lives. To streamline the self-sovereign identity issuance and verification process, Allianceblock's Nexera ID has been integrated into the Arbitrum ecosystem. Nexera ID empowers companies to seamlessly onboard users to Web3 using self-custodial or custodial wallets. Moreover, Nexera ID streamlines complex compliance workflows, safeguarding users' identities and assets. You know, digital ID, even though I'm not a fan of it at all, and most people aren't, it's going to be something massive in the future. Because in order to get onto the internet, they're going to want you to have a digital ID. It's going to be tied to so many things in your life. And yet people still don't see the value in that either. And I think Nexera is going to be at the heart of that as well. What can you tell about the utility token? So you see, Nexera's utility. The Nexera token is the fuel for vast operations for Prometheus protocol. From the Alliance Bridge, Data Tunnel, funders, LMAAS, and more, Nexera is at the heart, bringing life to Allianceblock's living ecosystem to blend TradeFi with DeFi. The demand for Nexera expands as their platform continues to grow in adoption. From institutions and data services running nodes, SMEs looking for liquidity and funding, or finance companies looking to operate in DeFi through a compliant manner. And you see, fuel for executing Alliance Bridge, required for institution data and service nodes, means of rewards and dividends, fuel for Prometheus protocol, data access from Data Tunnel, voting for protocol proposals. What's nice about Allianceblock is everyone needs to utilize the Nexera token. It has to be used, and that's what you want as an investor. Now, this was shocking because it shows me people are starting to wake up to Nexera finally. If you found $20,000 under a rock and you could only buy one token, which one would it be? XRP 1.6%, Casper 25.4%, Nexera 68.3%, even above HBAR at 4.8%. Now, I do a lot of videos on HBAR. A lot of growth on that network. Never stops growing. But for some reason, people are starting to realize that Nexera has a different type of value and a different type of use case, and it's going to have a ton of value in the future. I think Nexera is going to be shocking once people see how high this cryptocurrency actually goes. So you see, Nexera, Allianceblock thread, price under 7 cents. Market cap $46,264,940. Circulating supply $733,110,195. Total and max supply is 850 million. And yet people don't realize how high the price is going to go on this crypto. At some point, because they make everyone utilize the token, there can be a shortage of Nexera in the future, pushing the price to massive high prices. Who knows where it's going to go? But I know this, if you're buying now at these cheap prices, you can get financial freedom from this cryptocurrency. Nexera has 10,000 wallets, upside. Bitcoin has 200 million wallets. Ethereum has 50 million wallets. QNT has 110,000 wallets. Insane upside. Wait until everybody realizes what Nexera is built for, how it's being utilized on a daily basis, and people start running to get some. Before you know it, that supply will be gone. I can see that happening at some point in the future. But until we get there, you got to stay patient and you got to stay positive. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.